Okay, I'm out at the Herradura property. Here's the road. Nice road. Here maybe a little bit of traffic off of St. Francis, but not, barely can hear anything. So there's lots of parking. The curb appeal is definitely in need of some help, and I'm not really sure how you would do it. And there's a bunch of concrete here, and then there's those bushes, but just the entry to the house is a little bit odd. So that might be something you'd have to live with, and I'm not sure if that's something you could live with. So I guess this could be like a little outdoor seating area, some maybe a dining set out here. It's got bars on those windows. I'd take those off. I saw a few structural issues in the front, but it didn't look terribly concerning. So you walk in, there's the entry. To the right is a sunken living area. I think this is where you're saying you might put the wood burning fireplace. I do see some, looks like they've kind of taped down here, maybe some water damage. So there's some kind of water intrusion, maybe from the windows, I'm not sure. Kind of a little bit of bubbling, a little bit more bubbling down here. Pretty high ceilings in this room. Big chandelier. Nice large vigas. There's a dining that leads out to the back patio. Go back into where the front door is. There's a front door. Off the front entry is this unusual space here. Not sure what you would use this for necessarily, but maybe like a little desk or something. If you go straight from the foyer, you end up in the kitchen. There's a dining over there. Little wet bar area there. And then there's an eat-in kitchen space over there as well. A little unusual as far as like where the refrigerator is in comparison to everything else. It's pretty far away. There is some really nice views, I noticed, from some of these rooms. There's the ski basin. There's the back patio. I'm not sure if some of these windows are dirty or they're a little foggy, so sometimes that means the seal's broken, but it's hard to tell if it's just needs to be cleaned or if it's actually the seals. But it might be a couple of windows. There's a nice pantry. Pretty good size. Into that dining area. It's a good sized dining room. This is definitely a large space. It's just kind of interesting because they kind of divided off with that little half wall there. So I guess you put dining here, but then there's all this space here as well. Back here is a laundry room. Good size, lots of cabinets in here. Nice big, huge garage, 3-car garage. I believe that goes to the backyard, kind of where that back patio was. There's the mechanical closet. Don't see many of these in a house. A little, I guess that's so you don't run into your wall. Go in the back patio. Yeah, so there's a door that goes from the garage to the backyard. Really nice views though. I didn't walk the whole back side of the property. I'm kind of in a little bit of a time crunch. I'm sorry about that, but it looks like a very large fenced space. You can kind of see the wood fencing. Looks like some of the fencing could use some maintenance. Some boards kind of falling off, or a couple boards are kind of warped. Pretty private though. There's a little bit of a roof line back there, and there's a storage shed there, but you don't see many neighbors. There's some water stains on the back patio. These beams are actually this one's pretty good shape. I guess you could probably treat all this interior section of the wood, but there's definitely was some leaks going on there. All right, so now let's go to the bedroom side of the house. Coat closet. So you get here and there's a hallway. To the left is a master, and to the right is a couple more bedrooms. So I'll start with a couple more bedrooms. Another closet in the hallway, some shelves. I guess I'll go to this bedroom first. Two closets in here. This is probably like a, I don't know, 12 by 12 bedroom, so it's not a huge room. Again, some really nice views of the mountains. And this is the guest bath. And this is another bedroom, probably about the same size as the last one. So this house has a ton of tile, kind of mix match too, because it's got smaller squares and then larger squares in the bedrooms. So that was probably, they probably had carpet in there, and then they tore out the carpet, and then they tried to match at least the color of the tile, but it's definitely a different size tile. They don't have baseboards, they have the tile going up where the baseboards would go, which is kind of nice as far as cleaning. Looks like this whole hallway needs to be painted, you can see. It's not painted well at all. This is the master. It's actually huge master bedroom. This is probably like a, I don't know, 25 by 20 or something like that. I'll stand in the corner. So that's out towards the front of the house where the road is. Some nice smaller wood shutters on the windows, huge closet. And master bath, dual sinks, jacuzzi tub, some of that glass block. I'm guessing that's a rail to get into the tub. Nice shower with a light. A lot of these don't have lights, so I noticed that right away. There's actually some lighting in this shower. And of course that. That's basically it. I might just quickly walk around the exterior of the house before I leave. I guess my only concerns for you would be this house lacks some of the charm that it seems you like, you know, the Santa Fe charm. I don't feel a lot of that in this house, so that would be a concern that I have for you. So that would be I think the project is how to make this house more charming. I feel like there's just maybe too much tile everywhere. And just not a lot of character with light fixtures and ceiling fans and things like that. So I will try to get this uploaded into you before I leave town, and we'll talk to you soon.